Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff, welcoming you along to Gen X Racing once again. And for your viewing delectation this evening, we have our Group 4 90-mile challenge from Watkins Glen, the full Watkins Glen course, which is 27 laps, which takes us to a distance of 90.99 miles. The minimum tyre stint is 5 laps. The pit window will open at the end of lap 5, close at the end of lap says 27 there, but I think that means 22. All of the racing compounds are available, and all of the racing compounds are required. It's the afternoon. It's S10, which is kind of hazy. And the time dilation is ×1. Yeah, real time. And racing for you this evening, we have Jeff in the Citroën, Wixie in the Alfa 4C, Ginger Ninja in the Renault Trophy Megane, Scarlet in the Ferrari 458, TNT in the Supra, Deep Blue in Megane Trophy, JJ in the Ferrari 458, Dan in the 650S, Kodude in the SLS AMG Mercedes, and Edayemi, or Leon the Professional as he's better known, in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. Just get you out of track and see how qualifying is going. And while I do that, I should introduce you to everybody's favourite person from the Isle of Sheppey. It's Splatter. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Mark.
Well, that was a close one. I didn't think we were going to get on then for a minute.
I know, yeah, sorry, I was running a bit late.
No, not that. It was the not broadcasting thing which was causing me the most concern. Well, yes. So, yes. But how are you, mate? All good?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm all right. A quick technical question. Do I sound okay? There was some crackling when I first joined the party chat.
No, you sound fine, mate. You sound...
Yep.
You sound absolutely fine.
Checked on the stream, it seemed okay a moment ago, but I'll just check again in case it's me.
Okay, mate. No, all good. Loud and clear, loud and clear. So, good evening, Whippy Sausage, and good evening, Gary. Thank you so much for joining. So, we've currently got Jeff, who is provisional pole at the moment, at 155.4. Wixie in second, at 155.9. Ginger Ninja in third, at 156.7. Scarlet, 157.0. Fifth TNT, 157.542. Deep Blue, 157.6. Beautiful. JJ, 158.2. Dan, 158.3, Cody, 158.8, and Leon the Professional, 159.2. So Jeff is in the kind of meta Group 4 car at the moment. Seems to be winning virtually every race. The Citroën, a bloody awful looking thing that it is.
Yes, it's bit of a double whammy, because not only is he consistently one of the faster drivers irrespective of the car he's in, as you say, he's also now in the meta car to make life very difficult for those trying to chase.
Absolutely. So Wixie was in the Alpha, which I think is pretty decent on tyres. So I wonder how long he's going to be able to push these softs, and probably just the minimum stint on hards, I should think. Curly whirly machine.
In fact, there was... sorry, go on.
No, go on. I just said that he's in the curly whirly machine.
I saw there was going to be a change for next season for the Group 4 Championship with the introduction of a rotating sort of car carousel, so every week it's going to be everyone in the same car and they'll just rotate, which hopefully should account for the terrible disparity in the BOP and tyre fuel consumption that this class seems to have.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Same car Monday then?
Pretty much. Good, yeah. Didn't even think of that, but yes, you're right. Same car Monday as opposed to same car Sunday.
Oh, I must have missed that. But, I haven't been paying too close an eye on Discord of late, to be fair. So Jeff still first, Wixie still second, TNT still third, Ginger Ninja up to fourth. Hey, Bert!
Hey, Bert. It's not Bert on a boat anymore, I don't think. It's Bert back on shore.
Oh, is he? Okay,
I think so.
It was a short stint. Well, I suppose it's a few weeks, wasn't it? But good to have you with, Bert. Thanks for joining. And Scarlett in the 458, he was putting some decent laps down in practice. He's back on Thursday. There we go.
Oh, apologies. Getting ahead of myself.
JJ, the two Ferraris in 5th and 6th at the moment.
Jeff currently sitting 1.2 seconds ahead of everybody else.
154.6, look at that.
Imposing, to say the least.
Wow. Indeed. Okay, so I think, I think Jeff's decided his work here is done. So he will be sitting in the pits. Good evening, Jeff. Talk of the devil, and he shall appear.
I reckon he's doing some sort of yoga pose. He just sits there sort of meditating, drawing in that sort of energy, aligning his chi for when he goes out and smashes it on track.
Listening to whale song, that sort of thing.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Good evening, Slowest Engine. Hello. And Tracy Squeaker, if you're listening. Good evening, Tracy. So Ginger Ninja hasn't improved. That's a hell of a time from Jeff.
I mean, you look at the interior of the cockpit of the Citroën, and it looks like something futuristic-y and
let's have a look. I think he's in the pit.
Knight Rider era.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like he's in a bloody TIE fighter or something.
Yeah. It's got a little heads-up display and everything.
Yeah, look at that. But it's, unlike Wixie's no slouch, and he's 1.2 seconds behind. That's extraordinary stuff. And good evening, Leon. Thank you for joining chat, mate. And good luck this evening.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and a big congrats to our mate Gary, who won, I think, possibly his second daily race.
Did he?
On this week.
Oh, fantastic, Gary. Well done, mate.
Which again just proves how competitive and strong the field is in this league.
Indeed. TNT's pulled over. Oh, he's back in the pits now. You can do it, mate. You can do it, Leon. I think Ginger Ninja's just stuck it in the wall. Yes, I wish I could say I'd won a daily recently, but I haven't done one for about 3-4 years, I don't think, so not much chance of that.
It feels like an exercise in futility half the time.
It does indeed, it does indeed.
But you did dip your proverbial toe back into the waters of racing last night with Same Car Sunday. How'd you get on?
Terrible, absolutely terrible. I kept spinning it. It's a car that I really like, the Silvia. It was around Laguna Seca, but that's no excuse because I quite like the track as well. But I was just absolutely abysmal last night. So.
Do you think it just emphasises the lack of practice, or where you've been doing?
Well,
ACC recently, and therefore just...
Yeah, maybe it is that. Maybe it is that. I don't know. Mark kept blocking me. I wasn't in front of you for that long, Bert, so I couldn't have been blocking.
I was going to say, that doesn't sound right. You can't block him when you're behind him. Well, he's behind you, rather.
Indeed. So Cody is done. Okay, that is everybody done. But that's an extraordinary lap.
That is. Extraordinary.
Well, Wixie
has managed to get it under a second for some sense of pride.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it's nearly a second back to Ginger Ninja, so...
that's pretty ominous.
But then it's quite tight in the mid-pack. So after the first two, it's quite tight from there on in.
Yeah, you're right. It's a bit tight.
So
0.003 of a second between 4th and 5th.
Yep. Yeah, that's got to hurt, hasn't it?
Did you happen to
3,000?
Did you happen to watch the F1 over the weekend?
No, I didn't. It was a bit of a cakewalk, wasn't it, for Mercedes?
Well, it was Charles Leclerc who actually said on the radio Because are you familiar with the new sort of regs and what they've done?
Well, they seem to be harvesting a lot more and coasting and stuff. Is that right?
So yeah, it's
It's more
harvesting and
more
coasting, but
electric.
they've got like an overtake button and a boost button, so they can obviously use that energy at certain points on the lap. So you're either boosting or you're sort of harvesting energy. And Charles Leclerc was basically saying it's like Mario Kart getting the mushroom. you, just press the boost button and you just go sailing past. The first 4 laps, there was loads of overtakes in the first half a dozen laps or so. It was quite good to watch from that perspective,
I
because it
didn't
was
realise they
either
had
you were,
boost
just
buttons. That's stupid.
yeah, but it just takes away the skill of it, I think. Because are they genuinely overtaking because of genuine pace, or just taking advantage of
Yeah,
the setup? And
it all
it
seems a
didn't
bit
seem
of a
quite right.
nonsense, really. No, I
It
don't
does.
think.
It just feels a bit artificial in terms of the overtakes. A bit similar to when they introduced DRS, I suppose. But
Yeah, that was a mistake as well. They should get rid of that.
yeah,
It's too easy to overtake now. But anywho, more of that to come later, I'm sure. So, Gen X Racing Group 4 90-mile challenge, season 17, round 7, and on pole, and by some distance this evening, it's Jeff in the Citroën with a staggering 154.6. Second, Wixie in the Alpha 4C, 155.6. Third, Ginger Ninja in the Renault Megane Trophy, 156.6. 156.6, sorry. In fourth, TNT in the Toyota Supra, 156.7. In fifth, Scala, just 3 thousandths behind the Ferrari 458. 156.7 also. In sixth, Dan in the McLaren 650S, 157.0. Seventh, JJ in the 458 Italia, 157.4. In eighth, Deep Blue in the Renault, 157.6. In ninth, Leon the Professional in the Porsche Cayman, 158.1. And 10th, Kodu in the Mercedes SLS, 158.3. Lovely stuff. So yeah, 27 laps. So yeah, pit window opens at the end of lap 5, closes at the end of lap 22. Just to confirm that from my ramblings earlier. Okay, so I think we've got Jeff leading the. Let's have a quick look. Table. Yeah, Jeff is leading the way in the table at the moment, with Wixie in second, Scarlett in third. There's some gap between Jeff and Wixie. So, okay, here we go. Not a massive rundown to the first quarter. Let's hope everyone gets around it unscathed. Oh, someone's had a false start, is that? Oh.
I think Jeff had a bit of a full start.
Wixie's gone flying past. What's Wixie on? Softs. Ginger Ninja's hards. Jeff is hards. Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Scarlet using the full amount of curb there. Lovely stuff. Deep Blue up into 6th. Dan 7th. JJ 8th. Kodu 9th. And Leon, who definitely had a bit of a funny wobble at the start there. But still in touch with the pack. Definitely a 2-stop race. Yes, indeed. It's the law this evening.
So Jeff has just flown on past Ginger Ninja, both on the same hard tyres, but it just had raw pace, that Citroen, just to go straight on past.
Yeah, I don't think the Renault's the quickest in a straight line, is it? Its handling's probably better, but although I don't think I've ever driven the Citroen actually. So it's really
not the best.
Okay.
One of those rare occasions where VR is actually not optimal for it, because you can't see out the damn thing.
Oh, it's got the big pillar or something, hasn't it?
It's got massive pillars, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's Guardian 4th on the. Hang on, who's. It's everyone started on the hards. Dan hasn't, Deep Blue hasn't, JJ hasn't, Leon the Professional hasn't, and Kodu hasn't. Okay, so there's. So that's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all running hards. Kodu just goes a little bit wide there, but they're all on the same bit of track still. So this is 6 seconds between first and last at the moment. Oh, was that Leon? No. Who's that's just gone off? Oh, Deep Blue's.
JJ's just gone off.
Mucked up the front of his car there, taking the paint off.
Hang on. Can we have a replay? Because JJ's just pulled up.
I don't know if I'll get it now,
So
mate.
we're coming together there?
Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
Apologies.
In fact,
So, yeah,
JJ's slowing down.
He's slowed right down.
For
he's let Gary through.
Gary.
So we can assume there was something of a coming together there. Okay, so we got Wixie pulling out in front, as you would expect on the softer compound, 2.7 seconds. So he's going to need to
see what
push
kind of pace Jeff has even on the hards.
Yeah. So Ginger Ninja's picked up a half-second penalty. Bad luck, Simon.
Leon the Professional has moved up onto 6th position on that softer compound.
He has indeed. There's a lot of toing and froing with obviously JJ dropping back after we think are coming together with Gary, which I sadly missed. But, so everyone's the back has jumped up 2 places.
And Justin has got back past Gary.
Cleanly this time. No, he's not. He's not talking. But, to be honest, he wasn't that brave because he was jumping in from the pits. But I thought it was a valiant effort by Jeff on Thursday, and thank to him again for that. Jeff the Brave. Wonderful stuff. So Wixie's now 4.6 ahead. Look at that. Let's have a look at his time.
Hanging around.
Decent. No, he's really going for it. 1:55.6, which is what his pole lap was. His second place quali lap was, I think. Around about that. So he's pushing.
Just sitting on the 1:57.6 on his first flying lap on the hards. So
that's 2 seconds.
2.5 seconds down, pretty much. What was his pole? 1:54.8.
Yeah.
1:54.9.
I thought Wixie was a 1:55.6 or something like that, and I think Jeff
was a second ahead, so he was
1:54.6.
1:54.6. Okay.
So more to come, but obviously there's fuel. They've got a heavy fuel load, 70% fuel they start on, so there's all that to be factored in as well. But Wixie's flying. He's really making the most of this stint on his soft tyres.
Well, he's got no choice, has he? He's got to be like a scalded cat, and yeah, as you say, make the most of this stint.
Well, it's really good,
any
good
kind
job
of chance.
so far. So, yeah, so Jeff 3 seconds ahead of Ginger Ninja. He's held on to third despite that penalty.
Oh, it was a good job he had such a cracking start, and Jeff looked like he had just a teensiest full start, even though I didn't necessarily show. He definitely got away a bit slowly, but Wixie going out in the lead was absolutely required. Jeff would have been trying to hold him back on the hards as much as he can to...
Yes, quite so. It's 1:58.
Sorry, I kind of drifted off my thought. I didn't even finish the sentence.
And I didn't know where you're going, so I can't be much help.
That's all right. I think I just needed to do some sort of like virtual reboot in my brain. It didn't quite work.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Scarlet in 4th on the hards also. And then first of our mid-pack soft runners is Dan, whose front left is taking a bit of a hammering in the McLaren.
Oh yeah, just a bit. So
maybe getting to about 8 laps, maybe.
Quite harsh, but I don't remember this track being particularly bad for any particular side. And this corner he's going around at the moment is quite harsh.
Yeah. So that, turn one and that one, I guess.
I mean, none of the others seem to be quite so bad. I mean, said that Leon is showing quite a bit of wear on that front left as well. No, I suppose actually the majority are, more or less.
The Mercedes is absolutely killing its front left.
Gary's managing his tyres well. He's in the front-wheel drive again. Doesn't really work as a fake taxi. I mean, can you imagine the logistics of trying to have a quick bit of how's your father in the back of that car? You have to be a contortionist.
Well, there's no seat either, I don't think, is there?
Or, I mean, maybe it's a fake taxi that caters exclusively for little people.
Chuck them in the glove box. Not that there's one of those either. So.
Well, next season, Gary, you need a bit of a more realistic passion wagon. Like a hearse or something. I don't know if GT7 does that yet.
Okay, so Jeff's 5 seconds ahead of Ginger Ninja. Second per lap. He's kind of pulling away. He's certainly not getting close to the Wixie, but you wouldn't expect that to happen. 1:57.0, so Jeff is going faster.
He'll just be keeping an eye on the Delta, though. As long as he doesn't end up with a pit stop equivalent Delta, he'll be still fairly confident on this.
Okay, and good evening, Fast Ginger. Hello,
FG in the house.
Fake Taxi Solo Edition. Fake Taxi should be more like the wank wagon, shouldn't it, really? With what's that?
That probably is actually a thing. There probably now is something called a wank wagon, I'm sure.
Yeah. Probably.
God.
Okay, GTA is now apparently in development, says Bert. Okay.
Yes, it makes you wonder if we're going to get a Spec 4 update, or if this is now it for major development for this game.
I hope they do something else, because it was actually reasonably exciting for a week or so.
It'd be nice to have a last hurrah extra update.
Yeah, another track or
Of course, my biggest concern with GT8 being in development is, are they going to continue with VR support? Because if they don't, there'll be a fair number of people that will not probably carry on.
Well, I think there's enough of you blighters droning on about it that they
I don't know, because they haven't updated the VR aspect at all since its launch in 2022. Not one iota of improvement, I don't think, since then.
But isn't it supposed to convey a fairly minimal, like you're in a car experience? What else would you want?
Well, just
I've never tried it, but
in terms of racing, just having the bloody the deltas on the screen, just being able to toggle those on and off would be useful, but we don't get those.
Is that realistic though?
You've got everything else as a heads-up display. You've got the speedo and gear and moisture meter and everything else.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like a bizarre omission.
Okay.
And it does mean for those ones who are trying to do competitive racing, you are at a slight disadvantage because you can't see what the gap is.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully they do, but we'll see.
I'm sure they're not going to get rid of it, are they? I think, as I say, a lot of people play the game for that, I'm sure. So
it remains probably the most popular VR experience, certainly on PlayStation, I would say. Okay.
Well, Leon the Professional needs to stop this lap. He's got no front left. And he's picked up a 2-second penalty. That's
oh my god, yeah. Oh, he can't even turn right. He's
Christ, was
he's dropped out.
That looked like a disconnect to me because
that was a disconnect.
That looked like it, didn't it? That was very reminiscent of what happened at Bathurst the other week when
he just went straight off into the wall.
when old Major Cluster did his wheelie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't jinx it. Don't say we're going to have the same
hope,
sort of thing.
that's an isolated incident. Bad luck, Leon. Oh, mate, was that a
unlucky,
disconnect?
Leon.
Was that a disconnect? Yeah, you could be right, Bert, because LMU seems to be very popular. That's PC only, right? Though I think.
Oh, Leon was actually doing well. He was up in like fifth, sixth place.
Sixth, wasn't he? Yeah, absolutely galling. Bad luck, mate.
I've never played LMU. What's that about?
Le Mans Ultimate.
Oh,
so
right.
It's essentially, to a certain extent, it seems like it's taken over from ACC as the main streaming platform. So Jardier plays nothing else. Jimmy Broadbent seems to play it quite a bit. I don't know about the rest of them because I don't follow any other sort of PC streamers, but yeah, it looks pretty good, to be fair.
So Justin is the first who's dropped into the pits of the soft runners.
No, he's out in the hards, okay. Kodu, no, so Kodu's in as well. Now out on the hards.
Oh, apologies, yeah.
Minimum stint. So that's only 7 laps, good God. How's Wixie getting on, I wonder? Yeah, I thought that Alpha was good on tyres. Yeah, much better.
And the gap is increasing, but not by an awful lot.
Not as it was, no, for sure. So let's have a look. So yeah, Wixie's in the 156s now. And Jeff's the 157s. That's an interesting,
interesting reason for the failure. Leon's just said, my cat threw my internet router off the table and it disconnected.
Well, that's literally the other like day. Cats are bloody useless. I mean, they're awful like creatures.
The GT7 equivalent of my dog ate my homework.
My dog ate it, yeah, absolutely.
What are you saying about cats?
They're shit.
They're not shit. They're just...
That cat has just ruined Leon's evening. Look, he's going to sell her now. And rightly so, just drive her into the middle of a forest somewhere and chuck her out the window. If cats are so bloody great, she'll be able to look after herself. Or himself, sorry.
What's the phrase? Cats have masters, dogs have slaves.
You're wrong, Bert and Slowest Engine.
No, I love cats and dogs. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Jeff's out the mediums.
Jeff? Really? I suppose, yeah, he's doing his minimum.
We did 7 on the hards.
Stint on the hards.
Okay, Leon. Yeah, thanks, mate. Bad luck. Lock that cat up when you're racing next time. So Wixie now got a 20-second lead over Ginger Ninja in second. That's very true. I wouldn't have them. Terrible creatures. Scarlett, a further 4 seconds back. Still on the hards. TNT, likewise, 5 seconds back. And then 15 back to Deep Blue, who is due a change of tyres at some point soon. Sophisticated. You don't actually think the Aristocats was real, do you, Bert? They're all called princess or whatever it is and wear diamond necklaces and eat spaghetti or whatever it was. Or was that the Lady and the Tramp? Yeah.
You're getting your Disney mixed up, mate.
Yes, well, quite so. Would you believe it's been a while since I've watched either the Aristocats or Lady and the Tramp? So you've got Dan now on his medium size.
Wixie surely will be coming in this lap, I would assume. His front left is now...
It's not good, is it? He's dropped right off. 158 that time, so that's hard. That's in hard territory now. So it's an absolute law of diminishing returns on keeping out on his soft tyres.
And certainly he's got no more than maybe another lap or two of fuel. Oh, Jeff trying to get past Gary. A little bit of a tap on the rear. Gary, though, can't fight it. He's very much suffering on his front left as well.
Okay. That's racing incident there. Okay. See, Wixie is in. Ginger Ninja stays out on the hards. He's going a long way on the hards. Christ. Did I read that right? They do need all compounds tonight, don't they? This seems quite bizarre. Watkins, Glen. Oh, there's a bit of a formatting error on the thing, but no. Softs, mediums, and hards all required. Okay. Seems like a long stint to do on hards, Rob.
It does. I mean, Ginger's not stopped yet, and he's staying out on these hards. And I was thinking exactly the same thing. Unless he just thinks that he's not going to get much life out of the soft stint.
Unless, yeah, the softs don't work for him, or as you say, don't.
Always forgotten.
Well, yeah, there is that. So he's about halfway through his hard. So I assume mediums probably do 10 or 11.
What was that about? Weird.
He went very wide on that left-hander. Yeah,
Must have missed that.
I assume it's for that. Yeah. Okay. That's the only thing it could have been. Okay, so Wixie has come out in fourth. 10 seconds behind TNT. Maybe these cars are really bad on softs then, because they've got 3 of them who have done or are doing at least 10 laps on the hard compound.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff did what? 6, 7? What did he do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
I have to remember as well, not only is he very, very quick, Jeff, he's also another one of our resident tyre whisperers, very good at managing his rubber.
Yep.
Ginger has now finally pitted on his set of hards. Scarlet goes through, as does TNT. Both still on their hards as well, going long.
Okay, so Jeff goes through into the 155s, 155.9 on the mediums. And Scarley's doing 11, so is TNT.
Oh, Dan goes on through past Ginger, coming out the pits. No, we missed something there. Dan came in very early. In fact, Dan was the first one to pit. He pitted lap 5. Did he start on hards as well?
I thought he started on softs. He seems to have rinsed through them pretty quickly.
Okay. So he's starting on softs, he's on his mediums, and they're already looking to struggle a little bit.
Okay, well maybe
McLaren's not normally that bad on tyres.
No. So maybe it is just the softs. The guys out on the hards aren't. Maybe that's right. Maybe they're just the softs don't last. So Scotty's got to be coming in this time, surely. Look at the state of the hards. He's going to get at least 10 out of the mediums. So Oh, the 6-7 stuff, that's just something wanky young people say, which they find hilarious.
I keep seeing it around. I've got no idea what it's all about.
South Park did a whole episode on it.
Oh, did they?
6-7.
Well, it must be part of. It must be part of the
Yeah.
cultural zeitgeist if South Park are addressing it.
Yeah. Okay, so Scarlet and TNT are going again.
How long are they going to do on this hard stint?
I don't know. I mean, I just
pretty
thought
much half race distance in a few more laps.
they must be able to get a set of mediums and a set of softs. Oh, Scarlet's just had a bit of a wobble there at the top of the hill. TNT now bearing down on the back of him.
I mean, we're
Lost
talking
loads of momentum down the straight.
If we come in this lap, we're talking 6 laps on softs and 7 on mediums, pretty much.
It doesn't compute, Rob, to be honest.
No.
For me, but we'll ask TNT
But what do we
after
know?
the race. Well, yeah, quite. First and second, and we're not. So.
Well, hang about, Bert. If you say 6-7, and I say, what is this 6-7 stuff about, and you say no idea, how do you know you're using it properly? What's that about?
Not a clue. Okay, so Wixie will be retaking the lead. When he comes out,
another penalty.
Jeff is only
already this evening.
Jeff is only 3 seconds behind him now. So those last few laps really knackers Wixie in terms of the delta between him and Jeff.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're both on the mediums, and it's showing the true pace, I think, at the moment. Whenever you've got these 3 compound races, it seems to be a case of just driving your race, getting as much pace as you can, then it should all settle down into the final order towards the second or end of the second pit stops for the final phase.
Okay, let's see how Dan's getting on. Yeah, that front left is wearing, so
Scarlet and Alphard still going round.
6. Yeah, I don't get this.
They've done 13 laps. Scarlet could in fact go round again.
Good grief. Ginger Ninja and Dan.
It's definitely all compounds required, yes?
Yeah,
it's not a case of all compounds available, it's all compounds required?
Yeah, the formatting's slightly out on the table for some reason, but it definitely shows them all.
Yeah.
And I think Jeff would have bothered with the hards unless he had to. So
well, that's it. I mean, you're thinking, if it wasn't all required, then you'd go for a. If it wasn't all required, then it'd be like a soft and a medium, maybe.
Medium, yeah, exactly. Okay,
medium, yeah.
Dan and Ginger Ninja are having a right old ding dong here. Seem to be swapping places quite.
Ginger's holding the inside line, nicely done. But Dan will have the inside on this next sequence. Ginger giving him some room. Nicely done. Dan's mediums, though, a fair number of laps older than Ginger's. And starting to fade. Ginger now with a run.
He certainly is. But we'll be going around the outside.
Go for a switchback.
Yes, he does. Dan goes wide.
Goes off.
Trying to brake late and on that defensive line.
And on the naked tyre.
Scully and TNT are finally in.
Finally in. So Wixie and Jeff both go on through.
Look at the amount of fuel TNT's used compared to... Scully had 13 left and TNT had 3 for the same amount of laps. Okay, they go through. Let's see.
So presumably they're going to come out on mediums and finish on the softs?
Well, that would make sense.
Scarlet on mediums. And TNT on mediums.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can only assume that they've done their due diligence and that the softs don't
Yeah, the
last
softs
very
are
long
just
at all.
absolutely shocking, yeah.
So now 5th and 6th, Scarlet and TNT.
Meanwhile, Jeff is now pulling in on the backs of Wixie. 2.5 seconds down.
Kind of, the gap has stabilised a little bit. It seemed to be coming in. But see, Wixie's in the 156, 157s. Jeff is in the 155s, 156s. So there's definitely more pace in the Citroën.
I mean, they've effectively swapped, or they're doing sort of opposite strategies with
Completely,
Wixie starting on the softs and finishing on the hards, and Jeff starting on the hards and then we'll be finishing on the softs. And yet here we are in the middle stint, just 2.5 seconds separating them.
Yeah, you should think there's only going to be one winner here, but just one sort of spin crash or something from Jeff, and the bus stop, for example, is never easy to get exactly right. Not wishing that on him, of course, but you never know. It's such a wide car, that Citroën, isn't it?
I know. I suppose it's quite fitting it's a Krispy Kreme livery because you've got a Krispy Kreme fat ass.
Big fat ass on it, yes, quite. Absolutely right. Okay, we'll leave those two to it for a while. So Ginger Ninja has got ahead and stayed ahead of Dan.
Oh, look at his front left on the mediums. And when did he pit? He's done...
Lap 5, I think. 5 or 6.
Lap 5. Yes, he's done barely 10 laps.
That's an absolute shocker, isn't it?
That is. Is he on controller? Do you know?
Dan, no, I don't think so. I think didn't he just buy the
Or the T598, wasn't it?
Ferrari wheel for the T598? Yeah.
Unless he's just had a particularly aggressive opening half to this race. Certainly seems to be causing some pain for those tyres.
Absolutely. I think Scarlet now out in the mediums in 5th, TNT behind him in 6th, but now a 4-second gap between them because TNT had to put a lot more fuel in. The Ferrari looking fairly thrifty. JJ on the hards. So he's done his softs on the hards. We'll be going to mediums. So when did he stop? So he was an early stopper as well. Was that laps 6
Yeah,
or 7?
he stopped about 5 or 6, I think. No, it was a couple more laps after that. It was down. He stopped 5 or 6.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is a beautiful example of the disparity you were talking about in tyre wear, Rob. So that will all be changed next season, apparently. Has that gone down quite well? I don't really look at chat very much these days.
I think it might have only been announced today or yesterday. I think I've seen much in the way of chat because I think there's still to be some details to be ironed out. But I think, to be honest, I think it's a very good idea. I'm quite intrigued to see how a sort of same car Monday, as you cleverly put it, would work out.
So it's a different car every week, though.
Yes, they rotate
car every week.
Okay. Rotate the Group 4 cars every week.
Okay, well that'll be interesting.
It's nice. It's one of the things I liked about the Same Car Sunday was there was no supposed then arguments between. I say arguments, but debate about whether it's the car that makes the difference. Much like in F1, if you're all in the same hardware, then it should purely be about the skill of the driver as to how good your result is.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we've got Deep Blue in 8th on his hards, but doesn't look like he's going to be on those for much longer because he has about a quarter of a tank left. Kodude. That Mercedes seems really bad on size as well. He's gone. And he's done about 10 laps and they're half gone, so not great. That's a lot of liveries to make. Yeah, good point, Slash Engine. Very good point.
Yeah. Maybe just go for some quick and easy options on that one. Get your number, slap it on the side.
Everyone will just have a Gen X livery on it. I don't know. So Rixie's still holding that just under 2.4 seconds now, 2.3, but he's
Jeff picked up a penalty. He is human.
And the tyres. Has Jeff been out longer on the... Yes, of course he has. He's done a lap or two longer than Wixie on the medium, so hence the additional wear.
Yeah, Jeff came in comparatively early on his hard stint. But you know, of course, he's done his due diligence and done dry runs of this setup. So we'll know how he's going to fare on the mediums and the softs. Certainly looking spot on again this evening.
Absolutely. So Ginger Ninja about halfway down his front left tyre in terms of wear. Dan is 5/6 down the wear on his tyre. So we'll be coming out on the hards soon, I should think. All those right-hand turns will be ripping that tyre to shreds. So I think Dan will be the first to make his second stop. Retired Gen X, hello! Okay, Dan is in. Okay, so Scarly goes through into 4th and TNT into 5th. And then Dan will be going to the end on the hard compound.
Psychologically speaking, it's always quite difficult to do your last stint on the hards because you know you've got realistically no other way to go except backwards.
Yeah, you're constantly looking over your shoulder, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just looking at the delta disappearing before your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, when I was racing in Group 4 and Group 3, I always used to do, or used to try and get rid of the... When we only had to do one lap on the... You could do one lap on the hards. I always used to get that out of the way first.
For me, it was because I rarely did any kind of practice. I figured, well, just try and get the hards off as soon as possible. Therefore, just do that stint in the middle. Go as long as I can on mediums or softs, then do a hard, and then finish off with the compounds left. Not ever made much difference in my case, but that was the thinking.
Okay, all right. So TNT 3.7 seconds back from Scarlet. So these two.
Retired Gen X having to finish his chores. That's why he's late on the stream.
Oh dear. What did that entail then, Al?
Feather duster. Little French maid's outfit. You know, skipping around your house, cleaning in all the nooks and crannies.
I think that's just you, Rob. Got JJ in 6th now. Dan now out on the hards in 7th. So he's going to be doing 10 laps. So, well done you.
His last stop.
Okay, are you still in the doghouse from Streamgate, should we call it?
You have to think he probably is. If he's having to do chores before he can have his fun time on Gen X YouTube streaming.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, deep blue. Now, fueled and tired to the end. So, no
is that
more
making
stops for
tea
Gary?
the beverage?
Oh, he's in the doghouse.
Tired Gen X, or is that making tea as in dinner? I made myself a cracking dinner this evening. I did a slow cooker spiced beef brisket.
Oh, nice.
With jacket potato, sour cream, chives, some greens. It was bloody lovely.
I did that once, a slow cooker brisket. It was absolutely amazing. It was chilies and treacle and all sorts in it. It was absolutely wonderful. I don't know why I haven't done it again, actually. It was lovely. Anyway, more from Cookery Corner next week.
Send us your recipes.
We've got Wixie leading the way, still 2.3 ahead of Jeff in second. So his time seems to have plateaued. We did 156.1 on the last lap. The Wixie's 156.7. Okay. Okay, the time dropped off right there now. So Jeff is smelling blood, clearly. Well, he doesn't have to push, though, does he? He's got the softs to come. And a couple of laps. So in 2.5 laps' time, the pit window will close. So you've got Ginger Ninja now, who's picked up a 1 second penalty. And I think... Oh, no, he's got his softs to come as well. As has Scarlet, as has TNT. Okay, well, Dan's not out of the mix yet because he's putting in 158 now, which is pretty much what he was doing on the worn mediums. So that's brilliant. God. So Dan's not out of this yet in terms of, I think, a podium because he's got TNT, Scarlet, and Ginger Ninja to stop. And it's the longest pit stop in the world, but it's definitely not. It's probably 30 seconds-ish, I would have thought. Total race time lost, should I say? Yeah, Cody, crikey, he's going through the through his halves.
He's 40 seconds, almost 45 seconds behind Ginger in third. And he'll be coming out. Ginger will be coming out on softs. As will Scarlet, as will TNT.
True.
And down will be in the hard, so I think...
So no, it'd just be interesting to see where he is when they come out, because I think he could definitely get in the way of TNT and Scarlet for a limited time.
We could be having, a little bit of tomfoolery in the mid-pack, which would be fun to see. But out in front, it's Wixie and Jeff showing the rest of the field a clean pair of heels. Jeff, though, just biding his time until the last round of pit stops.
What's that be quiet stuff all over Wixie's car? Is that something to do with Curly Whirly? Or is that completely unrelated?
I've no idea.
I'm trying to take a more close interest in the decals that the drivers have on their cars after Bruno gave us a bollocking for not spotting his Gandalf on the back of his Jag, which said "None shall pass" or something of that ilk. So I'm trying to take
I always pay attention to the confectionery-based liveries and food-based liveries because I am a food whore.
food whore.
Yep.
Okay.
I spent all day pretty much in the kitchen yesterday. I went through a bit of a manic phase. I prepared the beef brisket for today. I made a batch of raisin bran muffins. I made a batch of homemade cherry ripes. You ever had cherry ripes?
I have not.
Do you remember those from your Australia days? And let's go
Nope.
back a while. It's a dark chocolate bounty bar with cherry inside it, and they're bloody marvellous.
Okay. Do you like cooking then? Because I like eating, but the actual process of cooking is a pain in the arse. I can't.
No, I love eating, and I love cooking as well.
Okay.
Which explains my never-ending battle with the bulge.
Right.
And not the fake taxi kind either, before everyone starts to ask.
Okay, so it's under a second now. But how much? So Jeff's got to stop. Well, they both got to stop this lap.
Well, I mean, Wixie can go on, but it's like, well, at what point?
Well, no, he can't, because it's lap 22.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, pit window. Apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you pit Wixie.
Yeah, here they come. So what's the fuel? Okay, so Wixie has less
Wixie's going
fuel
to come
to
out
put in.
ahead because he's got less fuel to put in. So Jeff, he's going to have to get past on the track rather than the pits.
Yeah, Jeff's got.
But you have to think that it's going to be a question of inevitability at this point.
This is going to be a 4 or 5 second gap, maybe?
Yeah, pretty much.
It really does look like he's in a TIE fighter, doesn't it? I expected to go.
It does.
Pew, 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 pew. Start shooting lasers at Wixie. Okay, so Scarlet
Wixie's going to make it very difficult for, or as difficult as he can, for Jeff to get past in these last 5 laps. But, I mean, it's hards versus softs. And against the meta. And against Jeff.
Yeah, so Scarlet's just come out of the pits, just in front of TNT, but TNT is throwing it around the outside. Is he going to get past? Yes, he is. Okay, so they are all now stopped and booted and fueled for the finish. So we have to...
got out ahead of Dan as well.
3rd, 4th and 5th. Yeah, just ahead of Dan. So 3rd, 4th and 5th are all on the same strategy, and this is now a fight to the end for the last podium place. So there's something
have we got a three-way going on?
Yeah.
Way hey for the three-way.
Although Ginger Ninja is 5 seconds ahead. Okay, so I think he stopped a lap earlier, so...
Ginger's quietly done very well this evening, isn't he? Just
yeah, he
good on with it.
He hasn't.
He's resisted the temptation to advertise the Flymo and start cutting the grass.
It's very disappointing, Simon. Fuck your ideas up. But no, great drive from Simon again. Absolutely superb. TNT's got ahead of Scarlet. What happened there? Can we see the
a bit late on the replay on that one?
Yeah, we are. Okay. Just Scarlet had a bit of a wobble.
Wobble. Wibble.
Quite so. Okay, let's see what the gap is now. 1.4.
So 1.4.
Jeff is reeling him in.
Oh, Wixie will be sweating. Just trying to maintain a gap for the last few laps.
Yeah, but look at that. He's taken about 0.4 out of him coming through the bus stop. Oh, did he, Bert? Oh, well done. Well done for paying attention. TNT put less fuel in, apparently. Or had to put less fuel in.
Wixie can't. Can he do anything about it? He's forcing Jeff to go around the outside.
I mean, by all means, try it, but I think
Oh,
it's stopping the inevitable, really. So Jeff goes to Trailer Park Girls. Beautiful pass, and away he goes.
and there's also 3 3/4 of a second purple on this lap. He's gone a little bit wide, but not too wide.
That going around the outside balls that up a bit, but
yeah, it looked like there wasn't really much Wixie could do beyond a end of Karate Kid scenario.
God, I really am losing the plot. Apparently, I mentioned that. I remember talking about Wixie putting less fuel in. I don't remember talking about TNT putting less fuel in, but maybe I did.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that. There was no overtaking.
Oh, okay, Jeff has gone very wide. Is he picked up a penalty on that first turn?
Did he go over the... Did he go onto the grey?
Nope.
All four tyres? Okay, no.
To be fair, this overtake has come later in the race than I would have expected. But I suppose that's only because they did wait till close to the end before doing their final pit stops.
Yeah.
Certainly the gap that we're going to finish with, not necessarily representing that 1 second quali lap pace.
Okay, but Jeff seems
TNT
to be
and
away.
Scarlett still going at it in 4th and 5th.
Okay, Scarlett has gone past them. And that's already happened. Beautiful timing, as always. Okay, so these two are pretty stuck together. Ginger Ninja's 5 seconds up the road and is pulling away with those two battling. So
he obviously didn't like the idea of a three-way.
No.
Shame on you, Ginger. I expected more from you. Thought we'd be all up for a bit of that three-way action.
It's not easy, this commentary malarkey. I'll tell you, the memory malarkey and saying memory malarkey is actually spectacularly difficult. So, yeah.
There's a reason why we don't get paid to do this.
Because we're shit.
But we try.
We do try.
Jeff now already 4.5 seconds up the road now on the penultimate lap.
Yeah.
So it's all about Scarlett and TNT for any last minute action.
And a 154.7 for the fastest lap. That's gone for Burton as well.
There's really next to nothing in it in terms of tyre wear between these two guys. Same for fuel.
Ginger Ninja's gone wide on turn 1. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. 1 second. Ouch.
Oh, that could be painful. Maybe he did want a bit of three-way action. Yeah, maybe you heard.
We only come here for the comp. Wow. In that case, I apologise. Scarlett,
yeah,
TNT.
in which case we should give you guys a refund, even though you never paid.
So has Scarlett won this battle, do you think?
Oh, Ginger's gone again very wide there. I know you can take that corner wide.
I mean, it's not going to bring him right in.
Another penalty.
Oh, 1.5. God, this is really killing him.
This is going to be...
So there they are. I mean, it's a crap penalty line, let's be honest, but here he goes.
I don't know, you're slowing down on the hill. And then you have to pick it back up again. It's not the worst penalty line. Here comes Scarlett now closing in. I think Ginger might have just enough still to hold on.
Look at Ginger's tyres though. His front left
All true, yeah.
is not good. So he's got a lap and a half basically to try and hold on now. With a rampant
Jeff.
Belgian appearing his rear end.
Jeff has just gone purple. 1:54.5.
That was
Talk
faster
about
than his
not holding
pole
back
time.
in this last. That's faster than his pole lap.
Okay,
Dialed in.
interesting is.
So
Right,
Sky, Ginger, and TNT all now starting their last lap. Who wants the podium, boys?
I think Ginger's probably far enough ahead. He's got nearly 2 seconds.
I don't know, that right-hand turn is going to be a bit of a killer for him coming out of the bus stop. And then coming up the hill. That could be where it gets a bit interesting.
Okay, TNT hasn't given this up yet either. Just 0.2 behind Scarlett, 0.3, sorry. Right, where's our...
Oh, see, yeah, Ginger's really struggling to turn around that right-hander. Oh, TNT on the back of Sky. This is going to be a very, very... Oh, a bit of tap. Oh, no. Oh, TNT just touched the back of Scarlet. He backed out of it. But that's affected the momentum of both of them.
Okay,
That could leave it then for Ninja. Let's just go back to Jeff because he's about to come across the line.
Yeah, Jeff just coming through to win the race this evening. Congratulations, Jeff. Wixie coming through, a valiant effort in second. Well done, Wixie. Great drive. Here comes Ginger Ninja. Left-hand turns are going to be okay. It's the last right-hand turn, but I think he's 1.4 seconds ahead. He can just take it fairly gingerly, if you'll pardon the pun.
Hey!
And gingerly ninjily, and through he goes.
Well done, Ginger.
Well done, Simon.
Great podium.
Well done, Simon. Well done, Scarlet. Well done, TNT.
Valiant
Great battle
effort
between...
from Scarlet and TNT.
Absolutely brilliant between the two of them. Most of the race. Fantastic stuff. And Dan, just coming across the line in 6th. Well done, Dan. JJ in 7th. Still
good racing from all the guys this evening. No one got lapped. That's the first time I can remember where we've not had anyone being lapped.
Well done, Justin. Deep Blue coming round in 8th.
Fake Taxi Maxi across the line.
Here he comes, and Colude has picked up a penalty on his final lap. Bad luck, Kenny. It's, well done, mate. Super stuff.
Did Jeff not get the fastest lap?
Yeah, he did. And the pole.
Yeah. He didn't come up with fastest lap on the screen.
No, it just said pole position, didn't it? Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well. We know the truth, so don't worry, Jeff. You're not going to miss out. The Alpha is so good on size. Yes, it is, isn't it? And a lot of the other cars look bloody awful. So, really big advantage for Wixie there, but beautifully driven. Okay, Gen X Racing, our final standings for this evening. Group 4 90-mile challenge, season 17, round 7 at Road Atlanta at Watkins Glen. Our winner this evening, and with the fastest lap, and with pole position, full complement of points for Jeff this evening in the Citroën. Great drive, Jeff. In second, Wixie in the Alpha 4C. Well done, Wixie. 155.6. Third, Ginger Ninja. A very stealthy under the radar drive from Simon this evening. Great third place, well done in the Renault Megane at 156.3. Fourth, Scale in the Ferrari 458 Italia at 155.7. Who had a race all race long with TNT on exactly the same strategy. I think they pitted at exactly the same times. TNT in the Supra with the 156.1 in sixth. Dan in the McLaren 650S, who was going through his tyres like I don't know what. A 157.1 for Dan. Seventh, JJ in the Ferrari 458, a 157.3 in eighth. Deep Blue in the Megane Trophy, 158.4. And Kodude in the Mercedes SLS AMG with a 158.3. And sadly, Leon the Professional, whose cat removed his router from the internet. And hence he disconnected and is a DNF. So bad luck, Leon. I think you're up to sixth as well at that point. So yeah, just one more reason to get rid of the cat. Well done all. Right. Let's have a chat with our drivers. Right, who we got on? Okay, lovely stuff. Well, we'll start off with our winner this evening. Jeff, you drove that beautifully, my friends. It all went to plan by the look of it.
Yes, yeah. That Alpha's really good on tyres.
Yep.
So I had to make the most of the mediums, really.
Yep.
Wasn't pushing quite 100%, just to try and make them last long enough, because the hards were too slow.
Okay.
And I knew softs only lasted like 5-6 laps for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Worked all right.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you didn't look worried at any point, really, I must say. You were just, it was just like biding your time because you knew you were going to be on the softs with Wixie on the hards to finish. So, yeah, a perfect strategy delivered there. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
Ginger Ninja.
Yeah, dude.
Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, good, mate. You?
Yep.
Another
one.
Yeah, another podium finish.
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Did you enjoy yourself this evening?
Not the last 2-3 laps, no. Because I knew them softs were going to be murder.
Yeah. And picking up that 1.5 second penalty didn't help either.
No, that made me sweat a bit, yeah. Nearly made me sweat as much as getting off at a three-way by Splatter.
Yes, indeed.
Hello,
he's a degenerate.
He's all right. He can drop me a DM later.
Looking and calling me name.
But you say it to all the commentators, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice one, Simon, and congratulations on your race this evening.
Cheers, my man.
Tyson.
Hey, good.
That was a great battle you had with Scale all race long.
I broke right behind him almost every time we go into that one corner where I popped him in the butt.
Oh, right.
It's like just a little earlier than the last time.
Okay, I think you must have got fed up and looking at the back of his car, didn't you?
I was catching him again.
Yeah, it was really close. I mean, it was really, really close. So, another great drive. Well done, my friend.
And then I felt bad for popping the other guy in the rear, but the half lap I would let him go back by.
Right, okay.
Come on, Sky. Come on. Splatter, come on. You've got to be saying something to you.
I'm keeping quiet on that one.
He's probably sat at home shaking.
That wasn't
Mustn't say anything.
Tail, was it?
Oh, quite so. But well done, Tyson. Great drive, my friend. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Dan. Hello.
Sorry, I was ordering Mackies. You interrupted me.
Sorry. Okay. Are you having a happy meal? Did you get one of those Friends models that don't look like them at all? That McLaren was tearing through the tyres, wasn't it?
I think it's a mixture of the tyres and how aggressive I was turning into some of them corners.
Okay.
I tried being more gentle with it, but I was doing 59, so I was like, I'm going to have to be aggressive and just lose the time on the pit stops.
Okay.
But yeah, it was bad. And then I was supposed to go mediums for the second stint, but decided, hards for the second, but went mediums, so that ruined that.
Right.
I watched them all pull out in front of me at the end of the pit lane, and they just drove away from me. It was quite depressing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Was that a slip of the thumb, was it?
It wasn't thinking properly. When I'm in the pits, I can just have a 5-second breather, and just said to Jeff, I was like, I've just fucked that.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you live to fight another day, but another good finish, mate. Well done.
Yeah, bring on Thursday. Hopefully that's better.
Absolutely. Okay, bud. We will see you then.
See you then. Bye.
See you, mate. Gary.
Afternoon, guys. Or evening, shall we?
Evening, indeed. How's things? How'd it go tonight?
Much better than last Thursday, let's put it that way.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, really happy, actually. Bruno and Al spent some time with me on Sunday. And we were just talking about some things to try. Changed some settings. Didn't spin at all on my own. Although I'm going to look back on the replay and see if JJ did in fact touch me. But it didn't really matter. I mean, when I got back on, he obviously let me back by, but he was just going to be too quick, so I let him go by again.
Okay.
But yeah, it's good. It's good. But seeing as didn't spin, finished on the same lap, I'm happy.
Yeah, good man. Well, just make small improvements, and you're going to end up being a lot faster. So
I think Bruno said consistency, and if I'm looking at my last sort of 10 laps, it was pretty consistent. I think it was 159 to 158, something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, all good.
Good man. Well, congratulations. Well done.
Cheers, guys.
Well done again on your daily race victory there as well, Gary.
That was rather shocking, actually.
Oh yeah, well done, mate. Which race was it?
It was Monza.
Okay.
So yeah, it was interesting.
Good man.
But it shows
Okay, well,
that
congratulations.
by being in this league and racing against the calibre of people we've got, that improves your driving to the point where you can win some of these daily races, even with the shitty driving that goes on in those lobbies.
Yeah. I mean, I was really pleased with it. Again, it was Bruno saying to me, "Look, just be consistent. Don't do anything stupid." And I was behind the leader for quite a while, and then thought, no, I'll put my nose up the inside and see if I frighten him a little bit, and I did it. Frightened him straight off the track.
Yeah. So a lot of the time they just end up, crashing of their own accord, don't
exactly. It was. I mean, I had 3 laps to go, and I was in the lead, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not used to this. What do we do now?
Yeah, it's an odd sensation leading a race, isn't it? It's
yeah.
Nosebleed, you've got to start to worry.
Cheers, guys. See you on Thursday.
You will indeed, mate.
Cheers, Gary.
Thank you, Gary.
Guys, thanks. Bye-bye.
And see you, mate. Splatter.
Yes.
Thanks for your company this evening. Highlights for you?
Sir, as always. Highlights for me. I mean, it was Wixie and Jeff display at the front. It was nice having that little sort of mid-pack battle with Scarlet and Christ, it was about 5 minutes ago. I've forgotten already. TNT and Ginger to a certain degree.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. Well, yeah, great stuff. We'll see you on Thursday.
Yes, I will be back for Thursday's shenanigans.
Good. Well, everyone, thanks so much to everyone for joining on chat. Bert and Fast Ginger, particularly. Well done, chat. And join us next Monday at Fuji, at a wet Fuji, I see, for R04, which will be fun. And then join us on Thursday for our Group 3. And we're at Monza. So fantastic. Seems like it's been a while since we've been there, but probably hasn't with my memory this evening.
Enjoy a bit of Monza.
So do I. So we will look forward
Not
to
a
that.
fan of wet Fuji though. That feels like the Asian equivalent of Nürburgring.
I am.
Okay.
You
Good
like a wet
stuff.
Japanese, do you? Okay.
I like a wet Fuji.
Okay, good stuff. Well, we will see you then. And yeah, thanks to everyone for joining tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you can, it makes us very happy. And we will see you at the next one. Good evening.
Night all.
See you.